Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've got some more competitive gaming for you. We're playing Moira today, as we do most days. I'm still kind of rusty, and I thought, let's have a couple of days of just playing competitive. I think maybe people got the wrong idea in the comments. I'm not going back to competitive. Not like full time. I'm still going to play a decent amount of Stadium. But look, the game has changed a lot, and I feel like we have to give it a chance. And I know a lot of people prefer the competitive play. A lot of people prefer Stadium. It's a mixed bag in the comments. So let's play a couple of these ranked games, and we'll see how we feel. So in this game, I mean, Jetpack Cat has been banned in basically all of them. Same with Dominant, and Vendetta's quite often banned. Yeah, we're going to be picking Moira. We're on Survasa. I mean, there's not much to say other than we're still in placement. The rank's saying kind of around this Masters level. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure my rank's decayed or something since the previous season. We've still got quite a lot of placements to go. I really haven't played many games. Right, so on to the build. We're just playing Moira. I mean, I guess I could talk about the perks, right? So I hate the fade jump perk. I will pick it at some point in this game, or should I say in these games. But I really hate it. It just messes up all the timing of everything. So I end up picking reversal, but quite often I don't really use it because I normally focus on bouncing my orbs. I do get a bit of value out of it this game, but not loads. I don't think it's that great either. As for the first perk, the healing on Biotic Orb is insanely good. Even if it's just 30, it kind of makes up for Moira's lack of health, which Blizzard really needs to fix, but for some reason they think a hero with such a small range cap should have 225 health and be classed as a mobile, highly mobile hero just because of one ability. Yeah, fine. So, we did manage to take the point first of all. We've got a D.Va and a Genji. We're up against the Ryan, who smartly cancels that charge, otherwise he would have just got eliminated. New hero, don't even know their name, but they set players on fire. And I've played a little bit of that, just kind of deathmatch practice range and things, and quite fun actually. I will definitely be giving that hero a go, whatever their name may be. It's the one with the face drama, right? Either way, yeah. We will at some point be playing that because that looks like very much my cup of English tea. And right now we're kind of just locking them in spawn a bit. It's unlikely that they're going to go back the same way again. I mean, there's a couple of players there, but D.Va's already rotated. We get our perk, we're going to pick that Biotic Nourishment or whatever it's called. As I said, that's just... it makes up for Moira's lack of health. The fact that you can just get a burst at the time when you'd normally use your heal orb. It's like giving yourself 255 health, which puts her back to where her health should be, temporarily. Kind of. Right, so Coalescence, Genji and I cleaning up the enemy team here. Did you take the first point? I haven't played Flashpoint for ages. It's actually, Flashpoint's actually quite fun. I did quite like it. I've always kind of liked this map as well. I like the action and the pacing of Flashpoint. I think it's just it's a nice game mode. I know a bunch of people hated it for some reason, but I thought it was great. Like after they made some changes for it anyway, or to it. Genji very low health. We're going to try and get him up and running. Ryan very weak, but they're getting healed, so the damage orb's not going to do anything. That ult comes in. Okay, I mean, we can bounce an orb in there. Okay, we did get the kill. So I'm going to try and cap the point. I don't know why it wasn't capping. Like, right, wow, you can't cap it on those stairs at all. Yeah, as I said, it's been a while. So we start getting time on this second point. D.Va's getting swung on here. We can't really do that. Ryan tries to pin us, but come on. That's not going to happen. Not there. Casti Heine, that could happen and we're dead now because of the swings. D.Va, I don't know why they went into a weird position, but It happens. Widowmaker getting the kill on the Cassidy. Get jump shot. Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna look for a heal orb onto our Widow in case the Ryan's swinging. I don't think they'd have their grappling time anyway, but who knows? Okay, Ryan trying to sneak through and take down our Widow there. Enemy team on the point. Gonna fade jump up top. No, we missed it. If Ryan charges there, I'm sure I'm dead. He doesn't actually commit through to us. I'm caught here between if I want to go forward with the team or go back. Well, since we don't own the objective, I'm going to go forward. Of course, now we have to retreat for our Diva. Widowmaker, Biotic Nourishment, doing work there. A little 30 health sudden boost is very valuable, actually. Especially, got Essence over onto the Anna. She already missed her sleep. Kiriko not there in time. Ryan, Cassidy. Okay, Cassidy does take us down. Had Ryan charging in there as well. Enemy team look like they're going to get this second point. Widowmaker's having to retreat. Oh, someone's recognized us. I mean, we're not exactly undercover. We're on the Moira tech account. This account's usually, well, I'd say usually that it's usually around GM, but they changed what GM is. They made a champion more accessible. So I think if I kept playing, we'd be sort of low champion, high GM or something. So I don't know where my MMR is at. Ryan does manage to take us down there. We weren't paying too much attention. Ryan's going crazy, actually. Eva does manage to take him down. I don't know what the report was all about, but I appreciate that they like the streams. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm not going to be streaming that much like anymore. It's going to be a lot of YouTube content. I haven't got the time right now, but we'll try and get some streams in. I'm not scared of the high noon because we can always fade it. And Shina's up from the side. We're going to fade and we've got to commit forward because of the Ryan pin behind us. Yeah, we've got that reverse orb. Oh, wrong place, wrong time. Going to fade that, turn around immediately to try and put the damage over onto Ryan. We don't manage to kill him. Back to point right now. Oh, okay. Genji got taken down by that hero that's called... oh, they do this. We're going to fade out of that Ryan pin. Kiriko ult is over on the point. That's going to mean that Ryan's got speed, which is scary. He doesn't commit forward onto us. We're going to have to fade all the way back. Flat bounce the heal orb. Ryan's got a swing on us there. And we don't have the health. We don't have the health. But we still have the objective. So, well, at least until now. Nice shot from the Widow. Takes down Kiriko. Let's see what Wu Yang can do. I don't think Wu Yang can do anything here to help our Diva. Got to rely on maybe a Widow pick. And then having Genji and I coming through onto the point. We'll get that heals over onto the Widowmaker. Another jump shot. No hits there. Sombra. Okay, we can fade that, but unfortunately my team can't. I don't even know why I fired the heal orb there because we're not saving anybody with that. Not with an extra 30 health. But we can heal up the Genji with it. Sombra looks like they're managing to escape. It's risky to fade forward. Yeah, we held the fade there. Or at least we didn't fully W into it. Coalescence, let's get some space. Ryan shouldn't have a shatter here. So we've zoned players out of the choke point. Kiriko moving forward. I mean, we're on the objective. So Sombra's around here. We don't manage to grasp her before she disappears, but we do cap. 72%. Enemy team on 92. Have they got time to come back in? I mean, we're staying around the point just because of Sombra. I could fade jump up the top there. We heard a translocate out. Well, never mind. We don't need to listen out for that. Sombra decides not to come and engage that one. We do take the point 2-1 so far in this match. Okay, we use our heal orb there. Damage might have killed him quicker, but that kind of ensures Widowmaker's survival there. I'm not sure what Wasp is on about. Does it really matter what counts as someone's kill? Okay, pinging for our team, but they're kind of rotating around the long way. We're happy to play around here. We can fade. We've got to watch out for the Ryan pin, of course. Okay. Now, I did reverse orb there, but it didn't really do that much. Okay, we're going to have to fade away from that, and we need to fade quickly. We can't run even if he's not in range. Reverse orb there. The orb needs to come back to us, but there's a Ryan next to us as well. We've got our fade. Yeah, the reason why we need to fade that quickly is so that we get our fade cooldown in the time that Ryan has another pin. Oh, that hero. Damage orb, I think we kill him there. The Genji does finish him off, and the heal orb helps Genji get a bit more healthy. We do have the point. We're up to 30% already, but Ryan's got a kill over onto our D.Va, or at least the mech's popped. Genji's probably going to dash out top, so we're going to fire the orb. We'll reverse it because it's not going to get any more value being fired into the sky. Could get something here. Ooh. Wu Yang taking a little bit of a hit there. Genji Blade's already gone in. He does manage to take 2 out actually. D.Va, the Wu Yang ult, kind of saving him there. Nice, okay. Enemy team get 30% that time. We're up to our 50% mark. Basically, if we win the next fight, then yeah, that's a game. Okay, Ryan's all the way down the end.
What is it now?
We're kind of being a bit passive. And we can fade that, but we fade it quite late, so we really need some distance. Okay, he's not going to have another one anyway, but not like right away. Oh no, EMP, the Ryan pins us. Doesn't go off the map, but we do. Okay, can our team get anything done here? D.Va's trying to do what they can, but they're about to get hacked and slapped and... Okay, well, it's still a case of if we win the next fight, then we almost certainly win the game. Okay, we can reverse that orb. No hits there, we'll reverse it. Anyone waited? Nope. No value out of it there. Okay, we've seen Ryan corner bounce. That kind of comes back towards us. We can reverse that as well. Okay, we've got Coalescence and we're on a little mini high ground. I'm going to use it to heal up the D.Va. D.Va goes for a bomb anyway. Sombra, just keeping her invisible for a second. Over onto the point. Genji, no, it was Widow who got taken down. We do manage to cap. Enemy team has to come in for a touch somewhere. Ryan's going for it. We can fade that. Damage orb from the other side of the Rhine. Sombra's next to us. Just trying to out-sustain that. Oof, we do get hit, but we do manage to take her down. Heal orb for ourselves. No one's going to get to the point in time. And that, my friends, is game. We get like 7k damage. 8.5k healing. It's not too bad. Not my finest performance by any means. Well, I mean, we're warming up. It would... If I'm going to play more competitive, it's probably going to take us a good like 30 games or so to get back into the swing of it. In that time though, we should rank up and the games will be a bit harder and then we'll be back into it. But anyway, let's go on to the second game. Right, Numbani. We haven't played this game in a while. Let's see if we can remember all the fade jumps. First step of that fade jump, I can get up onto this bus and then we can jump up top from here. And you can heal your tank from this range. It looks like it's too far, but you can get some healing as long as they're not like right in the corner. So we jump up here, join our D.Va. Damage over onto the Wu Yang. You do manage to take him down. There's a Widow there, a little bit scary. Gonna jump over to the statue. I want to shoot the Ana, but we'll be blind to the Widow and we need to stand there and try and dodge the Widow. She does manage to take us down there. It's not that easy for her to eliminate us here. Well, she's got LOS over onto this Wu Yang as well. But our team now just sitting behind, trying to make their way through to the point. Another alternative for that jump is that you just go straight off the bus in one. It's a little bit harder, but you can make it like that. We still got it. We can still do some fade jumps. So we're sitting up top. Winston's already jumped over. We're going to bounce an orb to try and hit players sat on the choke. Genji comes up for 1v1, but this ain't Stadium, mate. You ain't got your life steal. You're going to struggle to take down a Moira in that situation. Now again, trying to cut players off on choke because then their tank dies. Exactly what happens there. It's not a case of just, oh, tank jumps in, we're going to go and heal whoever the tank attacks. Push forward, Ana's kind of screwed Widowmaker. Oh, she has gone quite far back here. Bit of a risk, but look, if we get the kill, then we're going to spawn right near the objective. If we get the kill, if we get killed, and we're going to spawn right near the objective. If we get a kill, they're going to be so far away from the objective. So that's why I'll nearly always push up towards their spawn. Obviously, there's a time limit on that. Going to heal orb, try and keep ourselves alive here. Genji's there as well, so we don't want to get dashed on. Just going to take cover behind this bus. We can heal ourselves up. If Monkey jumps, we can always fade that. We want to get our perk sorted. I'm going to fade back because I've got to remember which one it is. Later on, we'd just be able to do that very, very rapidly. Winston taken down. There is a Widow there trying to shoot. D.Va bomb goes in. We're going to jump up top. It does manage to take down the Ana and the Widowmaker. Enemy Wu Yang, is it? Yeah. Just going to contest the point. They weren't going to get out of there. So Winston's underneath us. Can bounce an orb around there. It'll let us judge whereabouts they are under there. Like if players are moving forward. We're just going to stay up here. We can possibly get the jump out of him. Oh, there's a Vendetta. Yeah, okay, so I haven't got that much experience playing against Vendetta. She's only just been added into Stadium. And I mean, it's a whole different game, so wasn't expecting that damage. I think Wu Yang also hit us with one of those waves as well. But yeah, that was kind of a shock. Heal orb, not going to be able to save the D.Va there. Vendetta hits pretty hard with some of that long range stuff. So does the Wu Yang actually. Everyone hits so hard. Winston just going in there and finishing us off with the jump. Should hopefully be alright though. I mean, we've got a lot of time.
I've dealt with cynics before.
So trying to push the choke. Quick check behind. Winston's there. We're not going to hang around for this. We'll just heal just to stall that. We were going to fade jump forward, see if we could put some pressure on the supports. We're not able to keep anyone alive against the Winston Nano. We just apply a heal over time and then go do something else. Actually try and achieve some value. D.Va mech, we do manage to actually save at least for now. And the D.Va mech, Vendetta just jumps into our team. Does get taken down. Still got to be a bit careful of a Widowmaker around the corner. She does fire. We do see where her Tracer is. Going to get up top there. If she does retreat, we can fire an orb. We're not going to step out because she saw where the orb's going to come from. So we've got to wait for a long enough amount of time where she'll focus on a different target. And if she doesn't, then we've got value because our team aren't getting here. Winston now jumping over onto the point. Got to watch out. Widow's got... Oh, okay. I was going to say Widow's got her ult up, so players knew where we were, but then Vendetta just basically teleports up there and slams us once, and not a particularly fun hero to play against. I can see why she was banned a lot. Okay, just try and get our tank up. Look at this, right? I know you can heal more efficiently, but we burn off most of our healing resources just to try and get the tank to full health again at the start of a fight. Oh, Vendetta's on us as well. That's an ult up in the air, I think. Okay, we're not going to select our perk yet. Okay, here we are. I think I went for the reverse orb here. Ana's 1 health in there. We do manage to take her down. Heal orb ourselves, and now we've got a choice. Do we push choke, or do we just ensure the objective here? Well, we can kind of do both. There's a brig there. Widowmaker. He's got a jump shot. Just about misses it. Standstill dodge. He'll just fire that orb, and again, we're not focused on it. Soldier does take the Widow down. This is a bit less scary to push through there. Just going to kind of join Ana back on the objective for a second. These are coalescence defensively. We can't get down the Vendetta. Brig rally coming in. We're going to fade that one. We predict she's going to try and stun us out with that. Vendetta just jumping around. I mean, yeah, the hero can't exactly 1v5 there. We've got to fade that early. Get a damage orb over into their spawn. We can reverse that. And choose to do so. Ana's being bounced around. We're not going to be able to save her. Got to also be worried about the Widowmakers. Actually, the Ana gets a shot over onto us. They've lost their tank though. So we should be able to start pushing this. Cassidy getting a few nice shots onto us. Brig does get taken down. Got Nano Boost player behind, but Soldier takes care of them. And okay, Widow, last ditch jump over onto the point. Monkey doesn't make it in time. Not a bad round. 1 minute 26 left on the clock. We deal nearly 4k damage, 6k healing, 17 and 5. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, again, not the finest display, but I mean, we kind of still applied the same pressure that I used to do. We're just not as familiar with some of the hero matchups, which makes it a bit more tricky because you got to decide when you want to fade away. And I don't just fade away the moment that someone jumps. I want to extract value out of them first. Now, defending with Moira is a little bit annoying. This is me just checking the sub roll because that's also new for me as well. So I haven't got a feel for how much self-healing I get when I heal my teammates. I don't imagine it's that much. But it's certainly something that we should take into account.
Calls for meditation.
Let's try this fade jump. Nah.
Everyone's scared to take on the best player in the world.
Fine.
Yeah, I kind of used to have routines in these games, like where I would do, like from here I would jump off of the bus, but I'd do it when I had my fade up. There I didn't have my fade up. That's me showing how rusty I am. Try a little fade jump just to get up top. Practice time. And then, oh yeah, I don't know an orb bounce on this map. So I'm looking at that corner because in theory it's going to bounce off of the corner, off of the wall, and then back kind of towards its starting position. Okay, it hasn't hit anyone. I mean, it touched Winston as he jumped in, but that was like 4 damage. It's a free orb anyway, but it's nice to try and get some sort of a ult charge or damage. You never know if your team has like a Hanzo or someone. Okay, we've got a Widow underneath. Anna's all the way over there. I don't really want to just jump and peel for that because Winston can just jump back and then both of our supports are out of the action. Anna's going to have to survive on her own, at least for now. Oh, can we get through to her here? We sort of can. Okay, we've got a heal orb on him as well. Genji is nearby. Does put some pressure on us. We are going to have to fade that one. Now we can go in and get the kill while he's deflecting. Diva mech is popped. We try and bounce an orb. 15 health. There's an Anna there as well. Genji's low health. Not going to be able to do too much about that one. And yeah, Baby Diva's got no chance here. So, enemy team very rapidly taking this first point. That's not that good, but we do have over a minute left, so the game's always winnable from this position. Even if they have like 4 minutes left. It's not a time to give up. So Winston's jumped up top. Got options for both damage and heal orbs here. But there is a Widow over there. Let's apply that pressure. It allows our team, especially the players up top who are a bit vulnerable. Those two do manage to take down the tank. Just waiting to see if the Widow comes back to this doorway. But yeah, it doesn't seem to. So we're going to move up towards the objective. Now, there's many fade jumps you can do here off of the cart to get up top behind them, and it's a very frustrating position for them to be in. Gonna apply as much of that healing as possible. We don't get any self-heal though because Diva's anti. I mean, that healing isn't too bad, assuming it was even us. We could have been healed by someone else. So we're gonna fade backwards here. The problem is there's a Winston in that direction. So Brig getting very low. Damage orb over onto the Brig. We've got a new perk as well. We're gonna jump in the room to try and save the Anna. Don't do so in time. Monkey's very low. We use Coalescence, but we've got no health to utilize Coalescence as self-sustain. Thank you very much, Blizzard. I mean, it's not the best time to call it anyway. I'm not saying, you know, oh, because of that, but if you have more max health, then yeah, Coalescence healing actually will do something towards you. Can't save the soldier. Gotta worry a bit about this monkey. And enemy team, I mean, I want to go to the objective here, but I'd have to fade forward, and I don't think we're going to get that. So they've got 5 minutes, 25 seconds left. That's not looking very good for us. I mean, it's surely enemy team's going to have more time. Still trying to put some damage on the players in the room here. Damage orb fired in there. We're going to fade. We do manage to bait out that Sojourn railgun. That's a very useful thing to do. It just means it's not fadeable for them to stun the team. We want to target somebody else here. The Brig's very low health. We do manage to take him down. Anna's there as well. Our Diva has left the game. Well, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? He'll fade jump up top. We can't get anywhere near to that soldier. So we'll bounce a heal orb there, create a heal zone so that when this happens, it's not even an if, it's a when. Winston's in a bit of trouble. Gonna see if we can take down this Anna. No. Can we get... okay, maybe. Bit of a mistake. it wasn't far off, but with a Brig, she can pack. You know, it's not like she's going to miss a heal shot or something, which would open up a window for us to, yeah, get in there. So let's get a bit more healing. The Sojourn E hurting quite a bit though. Genji goes out onto the point. We're going to try and get there. Ah, this is annoying.
Misery made manifest.
I mean, the enemy team's got a lot of time, but we're a player down. So how is... And it's our tank. Like any other player, we could figure this out. Enemy team celebrating. I'm not bitter about that. I'm confused by it because I like to play good games when I game, not just get a free rank up. But I mean, I guess the thing is that you get levers. Oh, our levers back. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't want to spoil it. So I get that you get levers on your team, and so therefore you want to equalize it so that when there's levers on the enemy team, yeah, you'll celebrate that because you're just getting back the rank. But still, I don't know. I just always want to play good quality matches. Results, nah, they don't matter so much. Like your rank doesn't matter so much. You want the good games. You want to rank up so that you can get better games. Like games at the peak of your skill, the ones that you have to work really hard to try and win.
I'm thinking on how best to utilize you.
Yeah, picking which perk there, it was like maybe I could go for the Coalescence one. But no, I think Ethical Nourishment or whatever it's called is too good. This one's a bit more complicated. So because it's the first point, we go for the fade jump one. That allows us to get crazy height on the fade jumps, and it should make it easier considering we only have a minute to yeah, both the first and second point. This fade's going to be good, and realistically we're not getting it past those, right? So we can jump straight across, put a load of pressure over onto the supports. That means anybody else is not really getting healed too much. Brig doing our best to survive here. Kiriko, thank you very much for that. That was very good. Brig taken down just about. I mean, it looks like our team's kind of cleaning up here. There's a Genji, both their supports are down. We're going to fade jump up top, anticipating the Genji wall climb. And then, since we didn't see him... Oh, there's a Junkrat somewhere behind. Junkrat? I guess they just wanted to spam the chokes or something, or spam the top doorway. Okay, he does push up. We've got a fade. We don't need to actually change position though. Catch our heal orb to get a bit of healing. Anna with a nice little shot onto us. Again, Ethical Nourishment giving us that 30 each time. Gonna heal up our Roadhog as well. Check if anybody else needs healing. Anti comes in. Great Suzu by the Kiriko, almost immediately cleanses it. Anna at the back. It's taken down. Team's going to be able to make progress. It's a big kill when we've got a Roadhog to get that Anna down. Diva finds it out the hard way. Genji taken down as well. Okay. We're entering overtime territory. It's going to fade jump up top, take up this position.
Pain is inevitable.
So we fire an orb, but now it didn't even bounce around. Okay, there's a bat there. Oh, surprise bat. That's why we crouch walked. Okay, from the last attack, there was a vendetta here. They kind of saw me playing in this position. Anna. Okay, we try and get the Anna down. We do manage to, but we don't quite get enough time to fade out of there. Still, I think it's a worthy trade. The distances are reasonably even in terms of getting back to the objective. Obviously, it's overtime for us, so that does make it a little bit less valuable. But we do have a longer fade, a faster, you know, we can cross the map a lot quicker. So we should be able to get back here and be useful before the Anna, even with her range. And we do manage to take the objective. This is going really well. Enemy team 4 minutes 10 though on the clock. They certainly can get it to here. Alternatively, it is possible to full hold them. Let's see how this goes. We ain't leaving the cart here. Just, you never know if someone's just going to come and contest Kiriko and she needs to TP out. It's the same. I don't want the Kiriko to leave because someone could contest and I may need to fade out. So I think it's sensible to have 2 on there. However, when it comes to a Junkrat tire, we are going to push forward. Okay, we do take the Junkrat tire down. And that's because I either want to fade that Junkrat tire and have it not kill my team, or I want to, yeah, kill it. Roadhog, the bat lamp comes in. Diva's nano boosted though. Hog trying to survive. We fade as late as we can there, but it's just not enough. I think we faded on like 21 health or something. If we fade earlier, the tank dies earlier. So we tried our best. We got it at a really good distance though.
Score 5-3. Switching sides.
Okay, can the enemy team do this? Okay, looks like Bastion. We've got, is that Emre? Can't remember the hero names, the new ones anyway. Is that Kirik? So our comp is Bastion, Emre, Kirik, Moira. I know Kiriko is. We're on Sigma. Okay.
Humanity is shackled.
Sigma's actually good here because
Find the key.
obviously if they push
You've been
top,
rather quiet
you
today,
can
Doctor.
bounce loads of
I've
your
gotten a lot
hyperspheres
done.
around there. So in terms of the perks, what I'm thinking here
There it goes.
is we could rock Destruction's Divide. One, because we haven't played it.
You have a bandage?
Who exactly do you
Two,
think
because
I am?
Is
it's going to go to
someone carries
overtime.
bandages?
And then Coalescence could allow us to
Guess
clear
not.
players off of the objective
Much more
from a
efficient.
distance, and that could cause them C9 or anything. So we do end up locking that one in. Now, the Biotic Orb versus Phantom Step, I actually go for Phantom Step. I don't want to, but I'm just thinking there's a good chance they're going to run a Diva again. And I want to take the value out of the orbs. That's another reason for going for Destruction's Divide. I think it's not something really you guys should be picking, because simply put, you only get value out of it when you use your ult. Sigma taken down. Whereas, you know, with your orbs, you're getting value out of them every 8 seconds or so. To have a little bit of more damage on an ult that could still get out healed by an Ana. I mean, it's not bad for healing, right? If you want to just heal bot with it. But I don't think it's good enough value. Sojourn's rotating around. Gotta watch out for that one. Winston jumps up. We've got players behind us. Our focus is split a little bit. Kiriko needing a bit of health there. Gonna try and fade jump across the top, but again, this fade perk just messes with all the distances and timings and stuff. We're gonna have to fade all the way back. How's our team doing? Sigma is still alive. That's good. It means that we've got a kind of home to go to. Now we can put a bit of pressure on this. We can fade back at any point. There is a Tracer kicking around there. Damage orb over onto the Ana. We try and take her down as well. Sojourn, fade jump up top. We're out of range of the Ana though. We just get a tiny little hit and oh no, Baps jumped up top. Heal orb was not enough. Yeah, I forgot that he can just exo boots up there. Okay, I mean, nice kill over onto the Ana.
Before.
Can our team hold on here? We've got an orb bounce that should get an orb to the point. Heal of the 30, but our Bastion is down. Baptiste, though, eliminated. Sigma on the point. We can't... okay, we can just about get to the Sigma. Sojourn's near us. They jump up top, but no, we're out of range of the Sojourn. There's a bubble there as well. Sojourn taken down. Sigma, come back to my healing. Come back to my orb, Eddie. Oh, my God. Just... I'm there. And we've got our ult. Gonna use it self-heal first of all. With the healing partner now full onto the damage. Ana, just about, this is what I mean. Destruction's Divide is, I know we're using it like as a solo player and it's an okay team ult. But, you know, I should expect that at least with additional damage I can burst down like an Ana. Have a fade jump up top. We're gonna rotate around to the Ana. We actually used the heal orb on purpose there. Just to get our health back up if we could. Now we're on the run. Okay, who's chasing us? Bap, Tracer, and Sojourn. There's only one thing to do. Fake fade. Okay, Baptiste had no idea where we went. He's eliminated. Sojourn over onto the Mega. We're going to nick it. Yes, we got there first. Sojourn also taken down. Heal Orb's going to keep us alive, and Winston surely going to have to jump back. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. They've got a lot of progress they need to make. It's looking very good for us, though. Damage orb is flat bounced over onto the walls, or well, slightly angle bounced to keep going around the corner. We try a fade jump up top, but we don't make it. Bio nourishment. Oy, Suzu as well. We just about survived that one. Let's not do that again. I lied. Let's do it again. This time we're in behind the Ana. Damage orb. No, we get slept. Ana Moira surely don't have the damage. Okay, they do have the damage. I mean, we were full health, but they did manage to delete us. So that's okay. Enemy team haven't pushed it very far, and there's only 35 seconds until overtime.
Pain is inevitable.
We're at 75% ult charge as well. Okay, quite happy to push out here. See if we can make our way around the corner. Saw Sojourn up top, so just going to damage off that. Enemy Moira again. Wow, our health's just gone. We have to fade behind them. We're getting close to our ult. Heal orb. Sojourn's on us. They did hit the railgun. Well, this isn't great. Nano boosted monkey also coming in. Sigma ult whiff. Oh no, we're losing quite a few players. Maybe a couple of not so great plays here. We've nearly got a coalescence. Can we burst down the Sojourn, take him down? We've got to get through. Anna's there, but does hit the sleep. If you don't hit the sleep, I think we're good. Well, there was a player behind there, but I have no idea where they went. They just disappeared. Enemy team caps it, and this is actually quite bad. I'm happy that the enemy Moira used her coalescence, because that would be really good at zoning us out of this like bridge choke point. And after Winston jumps in, yeah, the coalescence would be really good. But I mean, okay, we need to win one fight, win the game. So Sigma and I pushing forward over to the choke. They have got to get it around that corner. If it wasn't the corner, I'd be very, very worried. But here, we're kind of okay. Kitsune Rush comes in. Damage onto the Tracer. The grass damage is not good. Anna's very low at the back. We do manage to eliminate her. Sojourn active ult, but unactive life. As now, yeah, we're getting the kills here. We have cleared them off of the payload. Taking the win. Guys, GG. I haven't played Numbani in ages. I hate this map. Well, I used to hate this map. It's not too bad now. 11k damage, 17k healing. Not too bad. We're a bit passive with Moira these days. Maybe we just need some confidence going forward, and then, yeah, we'll see if we can get back more to our DPS hybrid ways. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. GG.